Hey there gamers, Mark the Lone Gamer here, and welcome back to our Divinity Original Sin 2 Lone Wolves playthrough. In this series we will be using a 2-man party as opposed to a full 4-man party. But also we will be using the Lone Wolves perk for both of our members, so as we will survive. Lone Wolves perk basically makes our characters a lot more powerful, so they can be worth 2 characters each. So, anyway, our main character, Ifan, already has a perk, but Lohse here, since we only got her just a few seconds ago, still has to level up before we give her the Lone Wolf perk. So what do we do now? Before we go off to meet the Elves at their secret hideout, the Elves that we helped last episode, we have to speak with a Magister named Boris. And he is probably here. Are you Boris? Yes, he is. Hello.
Yarrow.
Blecho Dumar.
The guard glances around furtively, then looks back at you. The merest hint of fear flickers across his face before he sneers.
Thought you must have died when that ship went down. Guess wolves can swim. Ha!
I do not have time for jokes.
Well, your sense of humour must have drowned. Think you're a big man in here, Mr. Silverclaw? All I need to do is whistle, and my dogs will tear you open, eyeballs to bollocks. Here's how things are gonna go down. You'll kill a slum elf called Sahila for me. In return, I'll tell you exactly where to get just the right weapon for whatever it is you're doing that I don't want to know about.
He waves a little scrap of paper in front of your eyes, before patting it back into his breast pocket, a smug smile on his lips.
Deal?
Why does this elf Sahila need to die?
Far as I understood, lone wolves don't ask questions. So why don't you shut your muzzle and go fetch?
I was never told about any extra contractual errands.
He smirks and whistles his source hounds a little closer.
You don't get it, do you? In here, I call the shots. You so much as tickle me, and you'll be tossed to my source hounds as a new chew toy. Do as I say, or you won't be doing much of anything at all.
Let's go away. I know where he'll be keeping the information.
He throws a pebble at the back of your head and shouts after you.
Remember who's in charge here, boy.
I'm older than you, probably. We'll get that note in due time. I'll get it off his dead body. Anyway, I was being extra careful there because those archers on top of the wall, or on top of those posts, they tend to try and murder the cat. Which I do not want to happen because, well, I don't particularly like cats, but if we keep the cat alive up to when we leave Fort Joy, we get a nice little prize. So anyway, let's talk a bit to the locals.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Fanboy, yuck. I only saw some craven bullies on a power trip.
Whatever do you mean by that?
I'm just making conversation.
Odd way of making friends you've got, bird perch.
Is he?
No sense of humor. And they call this place Fort Joy. Anyway. Hello?
Irma?
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child.
Yeah, that Farah. You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you?
Well, if you don't like her screaming like that, perhaps you should help her.
She needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cuckoo, that one, and twice as loud.
She seems perfectly sane, if a little distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers. Killed by a void woken, she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Do you have anything to trade, my friend? Nothing. Oh, he does have pants. You can give these to Lohse. Alright. Lohse needs all the protection she can get at this point. Alright.
Come on,
Hello?
old man.
Please,
I can't wait.
please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
Can you recount where and when you last saw your daughter?
She was here. I only turned away for a moment.
She really is crazy, unfortunately.
I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
We could ask to have a closer look at the doll, but that means she'll just give the doll to us as a clue, and I don't want to do that because it's the only thing that she has to remind her of her kid, so we'll not do that. We'll just say we'll do our best and bid her goodbye.
You are an angel. Truly you are.
Because otherwise we'd just probably sell the doll.
That's your fifth blue jester this round.
Anything else here?
What of it?
Come on. Ooh, the shield. A word of advice to the unarmed: find a sharp piece of metal, wrap one end in cloth. Now you have a shiv. You're no longer unarmed.
Where are you, darling?
Oh well. Do we need a water barrel? No. Oh, come on. No, we're not going down there. There's probably nothing in there.
I told him at noon exactly.
Okay, we have a Magister here who seems in distress. She's apparently missing something, and it's not just her shoes. You can see, she's not wearing shoes. She's barefoot.
Mummy's right here.
Anyway, hello, Magister Yarrow.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo.
Well,
Have you seen him?
unfortunately, we just arrived, so we haven't.
Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
Right, Migo will be somewhere. You know, I actually
Come
like
on, old man.
Magister
I can't
Yarrow.
wait all day.
She's not particularly nice, but I guess, I don't know. It's kind of, you have to be sympathetic for her because she's a daughter looking for her father. And the way her father remembers her, you can just imagine that she's this pretty girl, nice little girl. She's now all grown up. It's kind of, well, anyway. We could, of course, easily just slaughter her like every other Magister here, which we could, but we'll see.
What of it? Yeah.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, yes, you do.
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Yeah, first hand, and he cheats. This guy cheats. Never accept the invitation.
No problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But I'll be needing to collect your interment fee first, of course.
What's this about an internment fee?
I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
I'm not known for paying my way.
Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshie. Turn 'em out.
I will not hand over what's rightfully mine.
We'll see about that, Freshie.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Alright. Let's knock them all down. Starters. And let's set them alight for some reason. Not exactly sure why. Let's hit the man with the big mouth with a tentacle across his face. And the battering ram.
Prepare yourself.
Alright. Alright, Lohse. Hit that one with lightning. And Staff of Magus on the other one. I think she's going to try and attack her. Lohse really needs to get lone wolves. One more. You're dead. Alright, Lohse. One more Staff of Magus. That one. And doesn't have any other offensive spells. We need to get her more offensive spells. And take a bit of cover. I don't want Lohse getting killed and having to waste a resurrection spell. We can take care of these guys by ourselves. Let's take her out.
Prepare yourself.
We missed. Did we miss? We missed. Why did we miss? Uh-oh. Right. Really? She's almost dead. Alright. Ha-ha! Ouch! You bastard. Alright. All in! All in!
I yield to none.
You're dead. And can we reach you with our tentacle? Yes, we can. Tentacle lash! Awesome. That was a piece of cake. But we are still burning. Right. Now, aside from being assholes, these thugs also pretty much beat another inmate to death. We'll meet him later, or they see him later. So, they had it coming. Is there anything else here? There's a magnifying glass and a minor healing potion. That's all there is here, aside from the experience. That's all that we get. But that's quite a bit. Alright, so let's rest a bit. Where is our sleeping bag? We did not put it in. It's weird. Alright. 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 Again, bedroll is one of the most important things to have. Get one as soon as you can if you see one and you don't have. That is our first major fight. Actually, it's not really a major fight. It's a fight. There are not many fights here in Fort Joy. There are a limited number of enemies, So we need every single one that we can get. I don't particularly like having to kill everything that
The woman
moves.
is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben-Mezd!
Ah, Fan.
Ifan Ben-Mezd! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
We can be really mean and scare her, but no. You do not need to fear. Nobody's given me a contract for you.
Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him away!
It would be interesting if she actually died
Stay
because
back.
of
Stay back. Keep that monster Ben-Mezd away from me.
Monster Ben-Mezd. Ben-Mezd. Right, is there anyone here?
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Yes.
In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
What are you planning?
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Alright, I want in.
Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
So where can I find this artifact?
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go.
Crocodilians? How many?
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself.
Ah,
Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
now, aside from giving you this quest, Gawain here is also the vendor for Aerothurge books. Shock and Touch, Blinding Radiance. We can get this for Lohse. Favorable wind. Let's give her this, so she can have one more attack spell. Let's give it to her. Send to Lohse. Alright, Blinding Radiance. Alright, good. So there are other characters here. Let's talk to them. Laszlo, a dwarf.
Ho ho! Ain't come to shake me down for my knickers, have you? They're all I got left after your buddies were through with me.
Don't worry. I'm not one of the brutes harassing people out here.
That's so. Huh. You look just like 'em. But then again, I never was the best at telling your kind apart. No harm intended, of course.
You have anything to trade? No. Oh well,
When
fine. Racist dwarf.
Will source change back?
Here's Rezik.
What if there are no sorcerers left?
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
Is the ground really as interesting as all that?
The ground? I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why?
Whatever. You're not interested in his introspections. You just want to see if he has any goods.
Goods? Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Have a look.
Now, Rezik here is the vendor for the hydrosophist, or water. He's a water bender. I don't really need any of this. We already sold a bit of, we already used a bit of money for Lohse. I think we need to save our money for another book or something else. Anyway, we're not going to there for now. Let's go and see. The Elves. Alright, this must be it. Yes, it is. Gold. Ah, and here's our friend. Our long-legged friend. What's going on here? Hello? Doctor?
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
We have one bottle of wine still left.
Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here would thank you too if he could.
What happened to him?
Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Don't to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
I had a run-in with those brutes myself. They're all dead.
Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore.
Alright, aside from being the doctor, who is not very good, really, she's also the trader for polymorph. I think we can buy one of these. This is actually pretty important. We're taking it. Alright, kill. Now can we? Yes, we can. We actually have 2 more slots for other stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think we can afford anything else. Let's just fix up our... We are slowly building up our repertoire of skills. I think that's all that we have. Oh, we can put... It's kind of useless to put this here, because we can only use our summon Ifan's Soul Wolf ability if we have Source. We do not. That's because we have these damn collars. That's why. Anyway.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Now, here we have a lizard warrior. One lizard warrior in a cave full of elves. Now, I'm speculating that he is protecting them. He's their guardian of a sort. Maybe he has an agreement with them. But anyway, let's talk to him.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
Now, he's usually pretty hostile, or not really hostile, but he's impolite. But if we talk to him as a fellow soldier, we will get him to be a little bit nicer.
Military, are you? Be at ease here, and well met. Let me know if you need any armaments. I offer them to a fellow serviceman at a few coins discount.
Alright. Now, Kellius is the warfare merchant, and he can sell us quite a bit. We will... we have all of these. I think we just missed Crippling Blow, but we don't need that. Right now, at least. Now, we only have 54 gold left. And we don't... Well, let's sell him Slug's Axe, which is actually pretty pricey. Sell this. Sell the wand. I think that's all that we can sell. We can sell him the fire arrowhead, which is actually kind of pricey. Alright, so we have 195, which is not bad. We can get something, so at least we won't be totally naked. Let's buy some tattered shoes for Lohse. Leather gloves for ourselves. Now, I don't think we'll need to get mage's gloves because we will be getting some gloves later, but we get this belt. Alright, so will it be worth it to upgrade? One-handed. He doesn't have any two-handed weapons. Dusty hat. Now, I get this for Lohse, but with it she looks bad with it. Yeah. The wands are pretty pricey. Now we can get this for Lohse. I actually want her to have a shield so she can tank a bit. It might have been, yeah, it might be a bit mistake to give this away. Let's take it back. And they're both the same wooden torch. Let's get it. Alright. So, put those on. For Lohse. Put on the belt, put on those shoes, and for now, put that, and have a shield. Alright. Now, if we could, we'd buy her a spell, but we'll probably get that when she levels up. Now, let's take this out. Again, it's her source ability, like our Soul Wolf, so she can't use it. Alright. So,
I know they help.
Before we go anywhere else, let's talk to the ladies. Arula, she's not the person we were talking to. And here she is. Elodie.
Thank you for your help with that thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
It was nothing.
She smiles, warily.
I won't forget your aid, friend. Perhaps I can be of aid to you.
Who is in charge around here?
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
How did you come to Fort Joy?
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken.
Now, if you can notice, elves speak always in the present tense. I think it's because that they're so long-lived, or that they're immortal or something. Anyway, yeah, let's ask if she knows a way out of the fort.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
Alright, we'll take our leave then.
Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
Right, she gave us a severed head. This is really weird, but for an elf, that is probably a really good gift. And if we had Sabille, the elf origin character, it would be very useful actually. But other than that...
Thank you.
She actually gives us something. Let's get this. So at least Lohse will have headgear.
You can't get me.
Alright. At least both of us are more or less fully clothed. So the next thing that we do is talk to the lady in charge, Sahila. She, of course, is the girl that Boris wanted us to murder. Of course, we won't do that, but let's talk to her.
I know they help.
As you approach the young elf, Lohse suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but I think I need to talk to this elf. You mind?
All right. What is going on?
I can't. I just need to talk to her, okay?
All right. Go ahead.
She turns towards Sahila.
Be careful.
She darts over to the elf without responding. They begin talking in earnest, more quietly than you can overhear. Lohse suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands and leans close to her. Her voice rises.
You have to tell me.
The whites of Lohse's eyes fade to grey, then black. The colour runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning. She keeps hold of Sahila's hands.
It rises in you even now, Lohse. Do not let it. You must be strong. Be strong. Fight. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
It's time to get out of here.
I can't. I can't.
Lohse is fighting an enemy. She will win. She must win.
Shut up. Let go. Let go. Let go. I don't want to hurt her. Don't make me.
Lohse is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahila's hands in tight, painful bunches.
Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't want to.
You are hurting me.
Lohse's eyes are black. Sahila's fingers are white under her grasp.
Let me go. Please.
A sinister smile spreads across Lohse's lips. She jerks the elf toward her.
Chatty, chatty elf. Chatty elf with all the answers. I wonder what your blood tastes like.
Lohse, please. You must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
Alright, we will help the elf. Lohse isn't in her right mind.
I bet the elf blood tastes like honey, like nectar, like joy itself. Let's find out.
Right.
You must weaken her to help her.
Alright, let's
I am sorry, Lohse.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, is she down? Is that it? I think we still have to hit her.
The thing inside is strong. Very strong.
Hopefully, everyone else will cause enough damage to take her out. Look at that karate kick. Kalias will usually... Yes.
It is almost enough. A few more hits. She comes back to us.
You okay?
Alright.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, let's talk to her.
What? Don't look at me like that.
I'm not looking at you like anything. If you don't want to talk about what just happened, it's fine.
Good. I don't. Let's keep moving. I want to get out of this bloody place as soon as possible.
Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine. I just want to get out of here.
Alright, anyway.
I know
Sahila.
they help.
Stop walking around. It's really irritating. Alright.
I see your dark intent, Ifan Ben-Mezd. I see the blood you seek to spill.
I have no malicious intentions.
Do what you must, but above all you must tell the truth. I see your shadows. but I see the light in you too. I see a bloody past, an uncertain future. I see the glory of the Order, the one who locks us here. He who would be divine, and you alone to claw him down from the throne.
Is my future less bloody than my past?
Wary all of a sudden, she takes a step back from you.
I cannot offer you much more than my sympathies. Our fates are intertwined, yours and mine. This clouds my vision.
All right. Looking for a way out of Fort Joy.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way, Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
Who is this Amiro?
My protector, my friend. An elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out.
I promise I will help your friend.
You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I miss him very much. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him.
A lizard. Rezik? Probably not. Anyway, so we need to find this elf Amiro so we can get out. It's not necessary, there are so many ways to get out, but we will do this. Alright. Now, it's because we are Ifan and because we were sent here to kill her that she had those other options. I've only seen them now, so this is kind of a new thing. Now, before we go, we have to talk with this kid, Bodhi.
Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword!
Please, valiant knight, do not slay me.
I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again. Ever. You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me. Ready?
Set.
Go!
Now, all we have to do is play with this kid a bit. And,
You found me! Okay, wait. Let me hide again. Ready?
Set.
Go!
Alright. It's a bit more tricky. But he's easy to find because it's not a big cave. It's really just one place to go.
Ooh! Wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce. It's I-N-T-R-O-D-U-C-E.
Correct. Right, so who is this friend?
I've spotted something.
Ah.
My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
Yes, we have a shovel. Either a shovel or a lizard. A shovel will do fine. Alright. It's another more experience. We need to level those up before we get to our next big thing.
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here? Good gods. Can it be?
Alright, let's help him. So this is Lord Withermoor, an undead who is trapped here. Now we can pull out the spear. Let's talk to him first.
You! Tell me true. Stand you with the Source Hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex?
I am in neither camp, and Brachus Rex has been dead for the last 1,000 years. It's ancient history.
1,000 years? Gods, the walls of this pit have leached a whole millennium from me. I haven't seen a living soul in all that time. What a strange notion.
Well, you're rather close with Modi. Doesn't he count?
A child may technically be alive, but so is a potato, if you understand me.
Technically.
No, Modi cannot help with what I ask.
Alright. Why are you trapped down here?
A wicked king it was, Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
Now, Wither could easily be an evil thing, and pulling the spear out might be a bad idea if you think about it, but he sounds really nice. You'll recognize his voice from a lot of characters in this game. Anyway, and he has befriended the kid, and he's very friendly and a good person. So we'll pull out the spear. Good thing we are fairly strong.
Good sir, you've set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit, blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet.
What binds you?
A spell most terrible. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex, may maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
Alright, we accept.
Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
I'll ask if there's anything more you can tell us about the island.
Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out. So let's take our leave. So, we have to look for Brachus Rex's phylactery room somewhere in the Fort Joy area. Let's talk to Modi first.
Wither is free! Now we can be happy! Now we can get out!
Yes. He owes you for his freedom.
You're right. You are really strong. Like a hero. And heroes get treasures when they finish their quests. Here, take this. It'll show you how to find my secret fort and my treasure chest. So here's your last quest. If you can find a way up, you can have my treasure.
Alright. Nothing. Ah. Right. Wizard's top. Let's give that to us. Alright. Not a huge improvement, but it's something. So, we're off. So where do we go now? Well, we're going somewhere outside. Not there yet. Where is the way out? It's very tricky. Ah. Yes, we have to go and level up. We need to find more action. And the nearest action is... Oh well. Well... Oh, that guy's still alive. Is near here, but... Go here first. We need to get something. Is there anything? Bucket helmet. Ah, yarrow flower. Why do we need a yarrow flower? Well, we'll find out. Anyway, stay clear of Boris. Now, I don't know why he wanted Sahila dead. And I'm not sure if she could actually kill her. Because she is quite important, but we'll see. Alright. There's an autosave.
Is that thing eating corpses?
And let's say hello to murderous Migo. Look at him. Very scary looking person. And the bloody corpses and carnage around does not help at all. He's still eating. Hello?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
Alright. Take the yarrow plant and give it to him.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, Yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
Why were you looking for that flower?
The creature clenches the plant tightly. His breath quickens. He seems liable to lunge at you at the drop of a pin.
You wouldn't understand. A father's pride, a father's love.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his eyes as he clutches the little cluster of flowers to his heart.
For you, my ring, part of me, name of Migo. Thank you.
All right. The intestines, we're not taking the intestines. We are taking the gold. Now, Migo, of course, we've heard the name Migo. It is, of course, the name of the person being sought after by that Magister, Magister Yarrow. And of course, add 2 1 and 1 together. Yarrow, Magister Yarrow is the Yarrow that this person is looking for, or probably is. Sabile. Unfortunately, we are not playing with her.
So this is Fort Joyce.
A delivery.
What a
Surely you'll have
crumbling
one.
disaster.
Yes.
Scram, snake face.
A lizard. Alright, there
I got
aren't
that
many
special shipment
lizards.
you was asking after.
Keep it down, will ya?
And there's an elf here. It's Yarrow, elf we were looking for.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf.
This elf seems badly injured. Why is he being held here?
This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
How can you be sure that you have the culprit?
Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy.
So what did he suppose to have stolen?
Supplies. A crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
I have a proposition for you. I'll find you your stolen supplies, and then you'll free him.
All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Fine. Right. Hello.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
I wouldn't put it past a man like that to lock up whomever he pleases.
Perceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent.
Ah.
Like most of us here on the island, in fact. Aren't you like me, looking for a way out?
Yes. Do you know a way?
I do. I prepare it myself. One only has to follow the path. But you guess I need something too.
What do you have in mind?
I know a way out. I show you. And you help me out of here. I cannot die in this cage.
Alright. This arrangement sounds good for us both.
Finally. Progress. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. You must find who steals them. After I am free, you are free.
Alright. What were you doing here, snooping around Griff's kitchen anyway?
I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand?
Yes, yes. Alright. I'll take my leave then. I'll be back for you.
Thank you. And hurry. Please.
Alright. So where do we go after this? We have a couple of things that we can do. Now, we could go after the crocodiles, but there's also another fight which I think we can handle better. So we're going there right now. And hopefully we'll be able to level Lohse up. And that fight is outside the camp. Right, before that, let's talk to Magister Yarrow. Yarrow girl.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always don't disturb me again, unless you've seen me go.
Alright, recall the madman on the beach and say you may have seen him.
You have seen him? Tell me, where was he?
We saw him in a secluded beach not far from here. But you have to be careful. There was something terribly wrong with him.
And you're very sure it was him?
Now, she will not believe us unless we give her his ring.
She inspects the ring closely.
And we are now a hero.
This can't be. You said he was upon the beach, yes? I need to have a look myself. This simply can't be.
Well, let's follow her and end this quest. Or at least get the XP for it. She runs fast. Where did she go?
Keep it there, will ya?
Is there a way down here? Yes, there is. Alright. Now, from here on, she won't be at the parapets anymore. She'll be here. So conceivably, she won't be in any position for us to have to fight her next time.
What's happened? What have they done to you?
Darling? Yarrow girl?
It was her, wasn't it? The monster.
Don't think of the ugly now. Here I am, here you are, here we are.
Pop, is that really you?
Little Yarrow girl. Grown up, flower-headed girl.
What have they done?
So you kept your own father prisoner here. Didn't you know that this would happen to him?
She looks at you with hatred etched deeply in the lines of her face.
I didn't want any of this.
Whoever did this should be brought to justice.
Ha! I'd die 1,000 deaths before I'd see this go unpunished.
But still, I'm glad that you found each other, even under the circumstances.
She looks at her father and manages a small smile.
As am I.
Well, would you know who could be responsible for this?
There were always rumors about the hammer. Dallas, that is. What she was doing with the prisoners she hauled off to her fortress. Why they never joined the rank and file thereafter. I suppose now I know.
Have you ever seen this kind of magic before? It seems as though your father has suffered some kind of strange treatment.
It's strange. It almost reminds me of the creatures Dallas keeps at her side. Sometimes you hear a kind of muttering beneath their masks.
She reaches out to touch her father's hand. He withdraws it quickly before remembering himself and reaching out to Yarrow again.
I had no idea. What a fool I am.
Alright. Glad you found each other.
Wait, before you go. You've helped us a great deal today. Let me help you too. Take this key. I'll show you where you can use it. It opens a door leading into the fort that may help you get out of this wretched place. It isn't too late for you. Not yet.
Alright, thank you. And she gives us something. Alright.
What's happened? What have they done to you?
Now, let's take the pickaxe.
Yarrow girl?
It's actually a good two-handed weapon.
It was her, wasn't it? The monster.
Don't think of the ugly
Much
now.
better.
Here I am, here you are, here we are.
Not exactly the best weapon, but it's a step up from the cracked two-hander, and we will need it. Now, some players out there will, of course, want to say, if you want to get the most out of this, we could, of course, kill the two of them for more experience.
Don't think of the ugly now.
We can get his armor
Here I am,
and his
here you
ring.
are. Here we are.
But you know what? I'm just a softie at heart. I am a hero a bit. You'd have to be a monster to kill a father and a daughter. especially those who have just found each other.
Wasn't it?
We'll leave them be. I mean, she actually comes out of this pretty well. I mean, her father is alive. He remembers her, and as far as I can tell, he's a kick-ass warrior now, and that's more than you can say for any other character here. So she actually has a bit of a bittersweet, happy ending. As for us, our endings are still a work in progress. And I think this is where we'll end this episode for now. This has been Mark the Lone Gamer with Divinity Original Sin 2, our dual Lone Wolves playthrough. And I'll be seeing you again in the next video.